hearts. Happy New Year in the age of Aquarius. Some say the age of Aquarius has already been for a while. Others say it started this recent winter solstice. Either way, it's a great feeling of freedom, of intellect, and rebellion. Would you like some personal attention? My hands close up to the camera lens. If you do like that, please stay and continue watching until the end. And if you don't want that, click away and leave right now. Calm yourself. You're with the divine goddess Ninja. It's okay. It's okay. I want you to be in a very chill state before I tell you what my prediction is for 2021. I've been saying this a while to my friends now. Some understand, some already know. Maybe some don't take this seriously. Shh. There's gonna be massive alien, extraterrestrial, UFO, unidentified aerial phenomena, disclosure. We've known about it for a while. They've been releasing things here and there. So much is going on, who's even paying attention, right? But they're gonna be bigger announcements and disclosure with my prediction, and it's all good. Enough about that. Can you believe my astrology sign changed? I mean, our birth chart tells a lot about us as far as what signs we are and what planets are in signs and constellations. But I need you to understand a few things. I know I made videos about me being a Leo before, but I'm not a Leo. My sun sign isn't Leo. My sun sign's in Cancer. I know I have the curly hair. I like being in the spotlight, the attention. I vibe with a lot of the Leo traits. See, Cancer isn't too far off from Leo. They're both summer zodiac signs, so there's some relatability. See, the thing is, Western astrology mainly goes off tropical astrology. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like tropical astrology at all the more I really learn about it. Okay, hear me out. So this last full moon, tropical astrology was telling us the full moon was in Cancer. But if you looked through a telescope at where the moon was, meaning what constellation the full moon was, really, it wasn't in Cancer. It was in Gemini constellation, which is why I was channeling Gemini. Actually speaking to the twins. I just feel so lied to. What's the point of that? Is it because our birth charts tell us so much about us? They tell us a map pretty much and have us understand ourselves. So are we disinformed? So we don't have that tool? It's just very interesting to me. It really doesn't make any sense. They say tropical astrology goes based off the seasons more than where the actual stars and planets and constellations are at that particular moment in time. Well, then why don't they call it seasonology? And why do they even still use the stars? It really doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to worry about tropical astrology. But sidereal astrology is where it's at. My Taurus, my moon is in Taurus. I almost said it the other way around. Which is interesting. So Cancer is a water sign and it's mutable. I know Taurus is an earth sign. I'm learning so much because, to be honest, I don't know about every sign. And the thing is, the lesson about this is we should really focus on what the ancients have to say about astrology. The Sumerians, the Babylonians, the Egyptians. I trust the ancient civilizations more. I know it can be hard to get the clear information from them, but I really trust that so much more than this modern day. You know what? And check out some of my jewelry. Sunflower. Real diamonds. The only diamonds I own. Moon sign. Cancer's ruled by the moon. Tiger's eye. My favorite stone. I was actually supposed to get my nails done with this new design they have at the nail salon where it looks like tiger's eye. I forgot though. I got distracted by the yellow. Yellow's my favorite color. Lapis lazuli. Speaking of lapis lazuli, see how it's blue? It has the gold pyrite in there. Okay, I want to show you this stone. So this is sodalite. I've seen people confuse this with lapis lazuli, but if you could tell, this one doesn't have any gold flakes in it or specks. So it's blue and white, but it's different because the gold specks in the lapis lazuli are the pyrite. Some root workings. Just keep making me happy, and you'll be happy. Your divine goddess ninja. Just keep making me happy, and you'll be happy. Just keep making me happy, and you'll be happy. sodalite is great for boosting your confidence and also connecting to your imagination. When you're able to connect to your imagination, you'll be able to decode things. Whether it's from the stars or what's around you. It's not so physical. We have pyrite. Helps unlock your psychic abilities. You don't have to think of everything as separate. For spiritual vision, you don't have to think of it as just your third eye. You can just think of it as you as a whole. This really helps with spiritual vision. Also, all the little cubes. This is one of my favorite stones as well. Even though it's not really a stone, you know what I mean. Get that Saturn energy vibe off here. Hail Saturn. What restricts? What can restrict you? Or you could be set free. Once you know, understand, there is no restriction. Gonna start shuffling these cards. I really hope you're subscribed to my channel. There's quite a few of you that watch my videos and aren't subscribed, so I would love you forever if you subscribe right now. Also, I'm going to be doing a reading right now for my subscribers, so I would love it if this reading made sense to you. Okay. I love this deck. It's an astrology deck. Enlighten us. What should we do? What direction should we take? How can we understand how sidereal is a way of sidereal astrology is a way of actually understanding the planets and constellations of where they are, and yeah, so lead us in the right direction. It's so interesting, just everything changing with this new form of astrology that I'm into. Because now I have to rethink everything. Especially when most people go by the tropical astrology. I'm gonna have to say, not really trust that I should be looking at someone's birth chart anyway, if they want to show it to me, if I want to understand someone, say a friend or someone I'm trying to get to know. But it's just interesting thinking about people in the past that I've known, and they've told me their sign, and they're going off tropical astrology. I think some of it made sense, similar to how, how I'm saying that Cancer and Leo are somewhat similar? How I thought this whole time my sun sign was in Leo, and now I know that my sun sign is in Cancer, and they're so close together. it's almost the zodiac signs that are close together are somewhat relatable. So I think that's kind of why it's made sense with other people who I've, for example, known as either a Pisces or a Gemini, or, you know, you shouldn't even really say you are just your sun sign, but it's just known to be a big influence on us in this realm. So I'm gonna have to rethink that. People from the past, and then new future partners and friends. I'm gonna look closer at their birth chart if they want me to, and also at least I have dates for what the sun sign is as far as someone's birthday for sidereal astrology, so I'm gonna start looking at that now. And I really want to nerd out with ancient astrology. So, if you happen to know any at all, any books or resources, even YouTube channels you recommend for sidereal astrology or Sumerian, Babylonian, Egyptian, please let me know down in the comments. This is a new venture that I'm on, and I've been finding out that there's just less information. It's almost really hard to find information on it. But it's a map. It's a blueprint. It really unlocks a lot. I wish I knew this so long ago. I wish I did my birth chart so long ago too, but now's the time, and I'm just here to spread the wisdom to you. And eventually I want to get so good where I don't have to rely on a website or a birth chart calculator. I actually want to calculate it myself. Once I really master my own birth chart, then eventually maybe I'll do it for other people. And so the cards to help us understand this new information. The Moon card. It's connecting to your soul. Just time in general, knowing you can time travel with past, present, and future. So beautiful. Especially how it shows hieroglyphics, tablets, and then moons above. Which is interesting because there are really earthy colors on it too. So it deals with using your intuition, what feels right to you. Do you just want to do tropical astrology because that's what most people do, and it doesn't even go by where the actual planets and constellations are? It's inaccurate. I mean, go with your gut. I mean, if you still feel like tropical astrology is for you and it just makes more sense to you and it's easier because it's more popular and that information is accessible, go for it. I say go for your intuition. And then on the other hand, if you feel the passion to really look into this a little bit more, the sidereal, and connecting with the stars truly and understanding that that helps you align yourself. The shadow side of this, I'd say, is don't get too off track. Just go with your intuition in general. Don't get too overwhelmed. We also have the earth element of stability. So it's still grounding yourself. can get lost in the stars and vibing with the planets. If it helps you, try listening to music, your favorite songs. That's what helps ground me. There was one point where I didn't really talk to many of my friends, and I was doing rituals, and sometimes it gets to you and you are so in a different galaxy, your own universe. So it's nice to connect, and a lot of music relates to, emotions and passions that are experiences that are relatable. If you ever listen to rock and roll or punk, there's obviously spiritual music out there. You know what I mean, though. Once you're grounded and you're able to have that stability and wisdom from the gods, the planet spirits, the constellations, that's when things are really gonna unlock for you. You'll see. And then we have the North Node, life's purpose, which makes sense. Because once you understand your past lives and that you need to master the entire zodiac, you need to master all your signs. Understand them, the opposites. The birth chart really helps with what signs to focus on in different areas of your life. Even if there's no planets in the sign, it should be to your benefit to at least understand it. Which is going to be fun. And usually the life purpose is something that feels natural, it feels comfortable. It feels fulfilling from your heart. And if you do what you enjoy, it makes everything that much more worthwhile. Saturn's rings surround me. And so on most Saturdays, I'm going to be posting videos on here. So keep an eye out if you don't see it in your feed. Just know and check on Saturdays. Some ASMR comforting, and I really hope that gave you some peace of mind. Understanding the stars a little bit in astrology this year. This year is still going to be a challenge for all of us. But with how we grew from all the lessons we learned from 2020, things are really going to be disclosed. And more people will be ready to hear what we need to hear. Hear about all that. I can go on for a while. Please like, comment, subscribe. Take a gander at my Instagram. Since I've been nerding out about astrology here and there, I love posting stories. You can find my Instagram name down in the description below. I love you so very much. I'll see you here, at least on my YouTube channel, hopefully.